Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Hope you're all doing well this morning. Scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat. I'm bye money. Here we are. Ready to make some bamboo. Are you ready to make some bamboo? So I'm ready to make some bamboo. And if you're not ready to make some bamboo, then get ready to make some bamboo, pandas. Sticking to the plan today. Pure price action here. That means we look at the action of the price. Identify the market cycle. And trade accordingly. Good risk reward. Good cash management. Money management. Don't risk too much for bad trades. Trade with limit orders if you have to. Market opens in 10 seconds. Good morning, good morning. Crimson Demon, good morning. Mawashi, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Scalp that like button. Ruben, good morning. Ruben says, another day, another scam. Let's go. Ricardo. Richard, all right. Morning, Panis. There's nothing scam about this. 100% transparent trading. Ruben, you're cool. Why are you saying that? Why is Ruben saying that? Has he turned to the dark side? All right. I wouldn't be surprised coming back up into this big trading range here. Sit in a pause until it's clear what's happening. NJ, good morning, schemers and scammers. Oh, scammy ape. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're scheming and scamming. Scheming and scamming Apex right now. Have you schemed and scammed Apex lately? Big bear bar. 2500 tick chart. Interesting. I guess if this is a triangle, it broke to the downside here. Break a trend, new low. I'm not convinced we have, if we're trending yet. Just gonna find all these pivot lows, see if any of them act as a support. This is a big push down, pandas. Daily chart, maybe trying to get back to the 20 EMA here. What's our weekly look like? Interesting. Okay. Keep bouncing off this pivot low. Like every pivot low can act as a support. So I'm marking it for now. It looks like a big push down, but really on the 5-minute chart, nothing really has happened yet. My 5-minute chart, nothing has happened. Anything's just a spike in channel. Spike channel here. Right, spike channel on the 5-minute chart. Second inch is short here. Interesting, I don't know. It's far away from 20 May. Get a good signal bar, maybe. And if I change this like this, maybe. It'll be hard to resist here, I guess. But you got an undershoot, might lead to an overshoot for some symmetry. Also bouncing off of support here, right from this pivot low. Okay. What am I looking for? Second entry short here. Above the 20 MA. Nah, it's a good signal bar. Decent looking signal bar. I just don't like the fact it's coming off of support like this. Now we have an undershoot to an overshoot. Symmetry is done. Okay, good for a scalp. Looking for new low now. Trap triggers on the 2500 tick chart. Ends up being a good second entry short. Good signal bar, low risk. I just don't like the bounce off the support here. It took some time for it to go down actually too. New low being created here. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense here. New low. Showing bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. First candle. Might get back to the bottom of the channel here. Trying to find an entry here. Bill 7 just made 650 with one contract eval account. Congrats. Ruben, done for the day. Got 430 good enough. Goodbye. Close it up. Enjoy the rest of your day. In what other profession can you make $430, $650 within 5 minutes? What other profession can it happen? About 5 overlapping bars in a row. Limit order market. Turning to limit order market right now. The first entry would be good here. I'm curious to see. This first entry good here. First entry is good. Terrible signal bar. Turning to had overlapping bars here. Hard to take that trade in my opinion. But the downwards momentum is good. Your best bet was just selling with a limit order near the top of these candles. 5 minute. Come back to the bottom of the channel, the spiking channel here. Interesting. I mean, cool. 7 pushes down so far. I could try, I guess. I could try something like this. Nothing happened, pandas. Nothing happened, pandas. You didn't see anything. It was on such a grind down. I felt like I could try. Especially with the bear bar on the 5 minute chart like that. Inside bar. What am I looking for here, pandas? I'm still gonna go short on this downtrend. Should I go short with 20 EMA? The moment I tried, it kind of breaks through. The 5 minute turned to a limit order market. Hugh says, it's the same profession that I can lose 430 in seconds. Yeah, absolutely. Fig Newton says, yo, Panda, it's been a while. When you switch from ES to the crack, the Nascraq. Can you say that term was coined here? Was it not coined on this channel? At least that when it was said, it was said originally here. I never heard it anywhere else. The Nascraq. It's been a couple months now. What am I doing here, pandas? I'm down 220. It's just one scalp, pandas. Don't worry. The more concerning thing for me is this is a little bit confusing. Should it be, though? Should it be confusing? Crimson says, Panda, you're a genius. By discovering Nascraq 500, take best switch in my life by leaving ES. The EMINI. Yeah, the EMINI is just like the last 2 years. It has just been so choppy, so terrible to trade. I've had enough. I've had enough, pandas. I may go back to it if it gets more volatile, but I'm having fun with the Nascraq. Candles form faster. The risk is actually less, right? Because the leverage is less. It's only 20. It's only leveraged by 20 rather than the E-mini being leveraged by 50. All right, we got this big move down here. And Big Mamba triggers. Probably good, though, too. I just got no setups, pandas. I don't know. It just goes up, goes down. Like the one time that I try to go short, it just kind of does a strong pullback and pushes back down. Not sure what to do here. Are we just on a downtrend? Should I just short anything, everything? All at once, everywhere? $21.74. $21.74. Just marking this level. Sort of 20 EMAs on the daily. Another first entry. Should I just try to go short here, Panis? Fake Newton, I'll trade anything. Even my girlfriend, if it pays me. Wow. I hope your girlfriend's not watching. I hope she ain't black. Just hanging, waiting for a setup. Got really choppy here. I don't know. This pushes down. It is what it is. Whoa. Whoa. Failed. Trap fails here. Good thing I didn't enter there. Goodness gracious. Whoa. This is confusing. Don't know. This is confusing to me. Okay. Lower high. Okay. Still confused, but I got a little wild right there. Got a little wild. Failed trap essentially though. Downtrend continues. Always in short on the 5-minute chart, looks like. Yeah, I'd rather be down 220 than keep guessing. You know what I mean, pandas? It's all good. Fifi told me why black. I don't know. There's a bad history of trading black people. I just don't think that's I don't think that's right. Just don't think it's right. I mean, you could disagree, but I don't think it's right. Gio says, "Hey, by the way, do you like to drink Talisker? I tried it 8 years. It was amazing. I haven't had it. Talisker. Is it a Scotch, whiskey, bourbon?" If I see it, I'll definitely try it though. I'm always down to try new whiskeys, new scotches. By the way, today is Wednesday. I mean, should we turn on Whiskey Wednesday? Should we even try, pandas? 100 likes. Drink some whiskey. Second just short here. This is all wild to me. I just can't trade this. It looks too confusing to me. It's on a downtrend though. So basically any setup going short's working right now. But it's just got super choppy here. And I just feel like it's going to start doing really tricky stuff. Like it did something really tricky here. Should we try 100 likes? Can we do it, pandas? It's just been so long, pandas. We have not reached the like goal in such a long time. By the way, pandas, tomorrow we have news. I'm going to consider it big news because it's the only big news this week. Only high impact news this week, so. What a move down. What a move down. Can someone explain to me why Wednesday is spelled the way it is? Boom. Whiskey Wednesday. 100 likes, pandas. Can we get to 100 likes today, pandas? 59 viewers. Can we do it? Can we somehow multiply our likes like Jesus did with the bread and the fish? Wow, what is this? Whiskey aged in the sea. All right. I think the only aged whiskey if I had like sea aged is I don't remember. Maybe it was that good. So good, I don't remember. Cask aged at the sea. I think it was like a pretty basic one, but the sea aged one is was really good. I forget what it's called. Guess I got just short, pushing down. I mean, it's starting to look like a trading range. I don't know, pandas. What do I do? What do I do here? I have a hard time going short here with this trap. Why no one made a statue of Jesus while he was doing miraculous stuff to help people? All the people he helped were too poor. Also, Jesus didn't want, I don't know, Second Amendment. Or Second Amendment. Second Amendment. Second Commandment. No graven image. Jews didn't make statues. Yeah, Second Commandment, probably. Second Commandment or Third Commandment? I'm pretty sure Second Commandment. Is this Third Commandment? Ah, I should know this. Yeah, Second Commandment. Thou shalt not make any graven image likeness of the thing that is in heaven above. Second to short here. Starting to look like it's a channel. Bouncing from the bottom of the channel. I think it might come back to the top of the channel. Okay. Riding along the bottom of the channel. Second inch is short. Forming here. High or low, maybe come back to the top of the channel. Second short. 20 EMA, but also trading range channel. It's wacky. Wacky price action here. Right, tries to break down but fails to do so. Reverses immediately. Comes back to the top of the channel without any entries to get up there. I mean, I could try. In this trade, let's see what happens.
Target filled.
Easy peasy. Even though we were down 200 and my record right now is 1-1, we are up 180 because my risk reward was delicious. I'm just trying to trade the current market cycle, which is a trading range. It's slanted downwards. It's a channel, right, basically. High or low here. Could be also a good trade. Get back to the top of this channel. Getting back to the top of the channel. I could have held it for top of the channel, huh? Should I sell at the top of the channel, pandas? Should I attempt to sell it here? This is a bit risky, but my risk reward was good, right? 1 to 2. Because of how, I mean, you gotta think of different. I gotta think of the right terminology. When I think of risky, I think of risk reward. Right, bad risk reward is risky. Too much risk is risky. Low probability. Right, if you have low probability, as long as you have good risk reward, then it's worth it. If it's low probability, then you have really good risk reward. That's a good trade. I got a 1 to 2 on that. I got 1 to 2 risk reward. I got like 20 points almost on that trade. Could have got a lot more. Could have got a lot more. Could have got to the top of the channel. And I was just doing what the market's been doing for a long time. I just reflected that. Just copied the market cycle. I'm trying to copy the market. I'm not trying to do something different than the market's doing. $21 likes, pandas. We're 21% of the way there. I mean, can we do it, pandas? Can we do it? 100 likes equals whiskey. 100 likes equals giveaway. I realize you guys only like giveaways. Pandas, I hope you guys stocked up when Apex was cheap, when it was at least at 80% off. I hope you guys stocked up. 50% off is brutal. 50% off is brutal. Technically a trap trade here. Seth Rogen's homie says, I'm pregnant. That is so great. Congratulations. Dark Bait Trader, no code BBM. If you use code BBM, it gets 50% off. That's the most you get. It's the current promo right now. The trap trade works out. It's kind of nice. Interesting. Maybe break out of this channel now. I guess I could have held it for a lot more, pandas. I caught the bottom pretty much here. Pretty crazy. But you knew something was going on, right? When you start to see price action like this right here, you knew something was starting to happen. Something weird. It got very choppy too. We're at 24 likes. What's irritating about below 400 profit days is that you want more. Absolutely. 400 is like, it's good. It's good, but when you see good price action, you're like, I want more. Is today particularly good price action? Not in my opinion. I think it's a little bit confusing. Right? This was very difficult here. Nice push up. $20 EMA coming on the 5-minute chart. I would consider selling at the 20 EMA on the 5-minute if we were like in a strong downtrend. But right now we're just I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a particularly strong downtrend right now. I'm thinking it might get back to the top of the channel here, right? We have this spiking channel still going on. The channel trying to break down, fails to do so, and kind of what happened here, right? You have this spiking channel, tries to break down, fails to do so, and kind of reverses strongly back up. 5 minute might be the same, right? You have this undershoot. It might lead to a strong overshoot. Maybe a reversal here. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what this channel is here. Maybe something like this. Seth Rogen's homie says, before trading double leg pullbacks, what were you trading primarily for a setup? Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, see, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's a bit tricky, I think. I mean, obviously you can just go long anywhere here and you would have made money, but the question is not like when you look at it with hindsight bias, it doesn't matter how easy it is with hindsight bias. It depends on how easy it is while it's developing. That's what's most important, pandas. Anything that you trade with hindsight bias is not helpful. What you need to learn or what you need to consider is if something was easy or not is how easy was it while it was developing. Like, was this long easy to take right at a certain resistance with a terrible signal bar on the first reversal up? Really? Like, was that particularly easy? Is it easy to go long here just after all of this chop here? Like, was it easy to go long here? I mean, I would say no, it's not easy. None of these trades were easy to take. That's how you know if something easy or not. Not with hindsight bias. Even if it like goes on a super strong uptrend, if there are no entries for you that you can say like, oh, that was an easy entry, then it was not an easy day, pandas. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to be reasonable here. Some people who don't think too much about it are like, oh yeah, it's going up. How could you not be making money? Look how strong the trend is. It's like, did you see like any entries for it? No. Ruben says, but then if you happen to lose like 1K, then you go to break even. It's more satisfying. Even in reality, you still are down from the max of the day. The weird tricks market does to us. Yeah, being negative 1,000, coming out break even, it is a good feeling. Even though nothing really happened. Like, you're better off just not trading the entire day. At least you can save on that mental capital. Might be a potential resistance here. Who knows? The 2,500 tick chart is very strong. Move up. Right, it's always in long. The 5-minute chart always in long as well. Right, the 5-minute might be coming back to the top of the channel here. S2G unit says absolutely everything is easy, 100% win rate in hindsight. Yep. Is a 5-minute always in long here? Quite possibly. Second entry long here. It's in a confusing spot, and the price action is not favorable in my opinion right now. It is an uptrend though. That's what you have going for you. The signal bar currently is not good. We're above the 20 EMA though, which is nice. I got like 5 overlapping bars in a row here. I don't know. Probability decently high, I guess. Continues uptrend. This is a bad signal bar. Yeah, I don't know. Guessing a higher low might be better. You can reduce your risk here by going long now. Trap does trigger here. You lose that trade if you went long. This is why we skipped it. I didn't particularly feel great about the trap either, but I mean, it could be an okay trade to take here. Coming off of resistance here. Right, this pivot. Every pivot high can be a potential resistance. Got a trap here though. I like this trap. Might be too late to enter the trap here. Massively confusing here. Staying away from this market currently, very confusing to me. Right, this trap also is failing. This trap is also failing. It's at 10 points at least though. It's not even 10 points. I mean, that's tricky. You gotta fail second entry long. Get this trap that triggers. Traps, right? You got a double trap here. Fourth push down might be good. Not sure. Altogether confusing. I'd be pretty upset if I was in this trap here. Now I'll be happier. But who knows, this can go back and forth here. Sitting on my pause. Inside bar created on the 5-minute chart. High or low now. It's another second entry long here. Also, H4 setup. Notice also 240 SMA and a 20 EMA starting to converge. Usually when these converge like this, it starts to get very choppy, which is what we're seeing. It's when the higher time frame and the lower time frame start to conflict, and then because of that confusion, you get this chop here oftentimes. High or low here. Could be a decent push up here, but I don't know. Very confusing to me. We got the OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. MMXXXM says the real way to teach people to trade is by bar, talking through what is actually happening in real time, not making trades in congestion because they win, but skipping the same trades on that. Fig Newton, not entering obvious trend is a result of past obvious trend entries taken that unexpected turn. I call it trading PTSD. Yeah, exactly. Same kind of 2 legs, finishing, ignoring because it loses, showing why not is the most important thing. Yep. That's why live trading I think is the best way to learn. These live streams, even though it's slow and kind of painful to watch all of it, especially when it's slow like this, or very choppy or confusing, it's painful, but that's part of trading, right? That pain and learning how to be patient through that, that's like a character building, you know, when it comes to trading, and that stuff you cannot teach. You have to basically, you have to gain that, you have to earn that. You cannot teach that. It has to be earned. I'll take a trap trade here. I'll take a fail second entry short. We got an OI pattern breaking to the upside on the 5-minute chart on a strong pullback, really on a downtrend. I want to wait for my setup here just because this is so confusing. I think I need a good setup here to take this trade to go long. I want to go long, but didn't get my setup. I was waiting for the fail second entry short to trigger here. It doesn't actually trigger, so now we're just sitting on our pause, watching this go without us. We do got the trap trade here now. It's a little far away from 20 MA, which I don't like. Beggars can't be choosers. Sorry about that, Penis. It's just a sus market right now. I don't know. If the setup is sus like that, just leave it alone. Right, in a sus market with sus setups, it's just, I don't know. Do 2 negatives make a positive when it comes to trading? Right. If it's a sus market and you have a sus setup, do you take it? Kind of makes sense actually. Hmm. Five minute. We're still struggling just to get to the top of this channel, on the spiking channel here. Mawashi says, does good price action still exist? I haven't seen any for a good while. Yeah, actually, it's hard to find. Good price action always existed. I feel like, you know, that wouldn't make sense either, I guess. If the market was easy to read, then everyone would make money. And you can't, in a market, everyone can't make money. Some people will have to lose money in order for others to gain. So if it's too easy, the market eventually balances itself out and makes it difficult again. Not on purpose, right? Not on purpose. We're up 180 on this weird day. It's not the worst. Pandas, don't forget tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. We have big news. I consider it big news, and I think it'll be enough to move. I believe the market will move enough from the news to pass any single account, right? Any single eval with max contracts. Salvatore says, I got denied for improper risk management. Okay, Salvatore, let us know how that went. Did you submit a request, or did they tell you that before you submit a request? I'm so curious. I mean, it sucks that it happened, but please let us know the information. How did it come about? I think it help us all understand what Apex's new new rules, I guess, or after I submitted, I see. So you submitted it, Apex denied it because of improper risk management. Did they tell you where? Did they tell where or how? Was it a fair assessment? Do you think you did have improper risk management? Or do you feel like it was arbitrary and they're like, we didn't want to pay you out, so we're going to slap this on you? I know it's really hard to admit if it was. They didn't tell me anything. I'll take this trap. I'll take this trap. If it comes my way. If it doesn't, then so be it. They didn't tell me anything. Do you remember a time you had bad risk management? Like, did you go max contracts, or did you, like, do a bunch of, like, one-tick trades or something? I don't know. Or is it like really like, no, you traded really properly and they just slapped it on you? Because then that's really unfair. No longer interested in this. Is above the 20 May. I guess going long is the thing to do here. But how difficult it is. Salvatore tried to scam Apex, but Apex scammed them. Who's the biggest scammer of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Scamming and scheming. I don't know. Maybe it's fair to ask, like, what trade exactly caused this improper risk management? I think it's fair to ask. I think it's fair for them to tell you, so you don't do it again. So I just said, well, I had one bad day where I tilted quite a bit, but I have such a big buffer and have traded so many decent days. I just think it's unfair to punish a month of work just for one slip up. Yeah. I think it is very sucky that happened. I think with the new rules that Apex is doing is like they'll tell you right away if that is the case, right? Like instead of being denied a payout, they'll tell you, hey, this day, like, you know, it just you couldn't. It just goes against the rules. Trading that one day like that. Like, I'll tell you right now, if I trade one single contract If I all of a sudden did a max contract trade on my next trade, they're going to deny my payout. I'll tell you that right now. And I know that. So that's why I only trade one contract all the way through. If I traded max contracts the entire time, then of course I think it'd be fine. I'm just trading max contracts. That's it. But because I don't trade max contracts all the time, I'll tell you right now, if I trade max contracts right now, they will probably deny my payout. Apex is like that right now. They're being very like even one day, if you have a month of trading, one single day you do something wacky, then they're gonna look back and say you did something wacky. That's just all they're gonna say, and it's like it sucks because of how much work, and it sucks that you had to wait to find out till later that happened. But in a sense, it's fair for Apex to say that because if you had one wacky day, they don't want any wacky days, basically. They want you to be super consistent. Which freaking sucks. I get it. I know. And I'm not particularly supporting Apex in that decision or in the rule in the first place. I think they should just give you a trailing threshold and make you trade the trailing threshold. That's it. I honestly think, and have a consistency rule. Have that one consistency rule. You can't have one day making more than 20%, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I think that should be enough, personally. But Apex makes it pretty clear you cannot all of a sudden trade max contracts. You cannot deviate too far away from what you do every single day. That's why on this stream, I'm trying to show you it can be done with one contract every single time. Hindsight trade. Apex is like an insurance company. They love collecting the premiums, but they look for any reason to not pay you. That's a pretty good analogy. Usually YouTube comments or the chat is pretty out of pocket, but that actually kind of makes sense. Not bad. Not bad analogy. Not a bad analogy. But I'll tell you this. Every accident that I've been to, insurance ultimately pays it, right? If you have enough proof. I think honestly, like I said, like if you're trading one contract and you can make it to payouts, you're not gonna have a problem. Like I'm trading one contract, or not even trading one contract. If you trade 5 contracts and you trade 5 contracts every single time, you're not gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have that big of a problem. If you do max contract trade to dig yourself out of a hole and you say I don't care if I bust these accounts, I'm just gonna do it, then that's the exact thing they don't want to happen. And they make it clear, and if that bothers you, then Apex is just not the prop firm for you to trade. I just think that's the case. I'm sorry. I sound like the bad guy, but I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna make Apex lose money, right? And I'm gonna in turn make myself lose money because I won't get any affiliate, right, link clicks or whatever. Because I'm telling you bad things about Apex, but I'm trying to be fair as well, and I'm still using Apex. I'm still getting paid out, and I'm doing it all on live stream. Like basically all my trades are recorded with you guys. So, I mean, I'm still getting paid out. I'm sorry, Salvatore. I know it sucks. But if you do have one day that you do that, it's just like next time, just you cannot have that day. And if you find yourself having to have that day, then Apex just doesn't think you're ready to trade with them. That's basically what they're telling you. I just think it sucks that you had to wait. I think it would be just much better if they have told you on the day that you did that crazy whatever on tilt day, then that they should have told you, like, okay, this day, so you don't waste your time, start over now. That's a waste of time, pretty much. But did they get rid of your account? I guess is another question. Did they get rid of your account? Like, do you have to start all over, or are they saying like you can trade if you trade consistently again to your next payout, you can get it? I'm curious. Sorry, Salvatore. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it sucks. It sucks to hear that. I think the monthly fee is the least of your worries. It's more of the time and energy you put. I mean, I guess it'd be nice to get your monthly fee back. You got a trap trade here. But also got a channel. You're at the bottom of the channel. Salvatore, let me know. Did they get rid of your account? Like, do they say like they just wiped your account back clean? Or are they saying like, did they say like, okay, you can get the payout next time if you trade consistently? I'm curious. Salvatore, I hope you're still there. I want to know. I'm very curious to see what they did. I think it's fine. Actually, I think it's okay if they're like, we're gonna deny your payout this time. We see that you had a month of trading. I can keep trading. I mean, that's pretty good then. At least they didn't like take your, they didn't reset you. You still have a big buffer on your account. You don't have a trailing threshold anymore. You have a static threshold. And if you can get to your next payout trading consistently, then I honestly think that's not bad, right? Like, even though you had like a tilt day and it's a kind of like, it kind of really makes you a quote unquote risky trader in the eyes of Apex. They still allow you to trade. Still say like just get to the next payout, trade 10 more days. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. Just trade safe, trade consistently. I think, yeah, that's a legitimate fear. I think that's a fear for everyone. Like, everyone doesn't, like, every time anyone does a payout, they're kind of like worried, like, am I gonna get rejected? Like, on a cause that I don't even know. Maybe I DC'd maybe I scaled in 3 times one day and they didn't like it. I guess trap trade does work out for you. Nice little push down here. 5 minute. We're just simply hitting the top of the channel here. Maybe come back to the bottom channel. I think in the next 10 days, if you trade properly and then they still deny you, then that's a little sketchy. That's a little sus. That's a little sus. I don't think it's the worst. It's not the worst. Ruben, now there it is at 50% off. Truly scamming us. That's an interesting way to look at it. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 2500 tick chart, but limit order trading now. I'm happy being green right now, pandas. I mean, this is a funky day. I'm fine being green right now. I'd like to end this day green if I could. And just know that today is just a tough day. Strong bear bar. Poker Matrix TV says, "Hi, mate. Great channel here. I like to ask how many trades on average you do on a daily basis with your setups. Probably about 5. 3 to 5. Today I took 2 trades. I took only 2 trades today. It really depends on how much the market gives you. If the market doesn't give you much, then I'm just not trading. Got limit order trading here. Strong bear bar ending near its low on the 5-minute chart. Maybe I should have just shorted here. That's tough to do, but it made sense, I guess. The 5-minute chart, again, simply just following this channel. The 5-minute chart might be the easiest chart to trade right now. Just go short until you hit the bottom of the channel again, I guess. Decent push down here. Right now we're up $700, almost $1,000 on the last account there. Poker Matrix only on US. Yeah, currently only trading the regular trading hours. The 5 minutes, just straight up going back to the bottom of this channel here. What can I say, man? What can I say? That's what it's doing right now. Poker Rangers, do you think it's worth to trade London session, and would you change the tick size if market's lower? No. Do I think it's worth trading? I can't do it. It's just too slow for me. I think that the thing about tick charts is that they're consistent no matter what time you trade them. So I wouldn't change my tick size. It'll just take longer for the candles to finish. To me, that's, you know, I'd rather get, you know, sleep is more precious. I need to get some sleep. You know what I mean, man? Alright, we're in this trade, trap trade, last trade of the sesh. Let's see if we get a juicy one here. Coming off the previous day's low. Bouncing here with a nice trap trade here. Let's see if we get something juicy. I don't know. It's not looking too hot. We'll hold. Not looking too hot at all, but we'll hold. It's good for a short now. Alright. Pretty much break even day today. That's why I didn't want to take it. That's why I didn't want to take another trade. It's just, this day's just too weird. Too weird. Second entry chart fails. Trap fails. It's just too confusing. Alright, pandas. I think we're going to call it a day. I hope you guys had a great sesh. I mean, I'm break even today. Kind of expected to come up break even. When I take one more try, I knew. I just felt I was going to lose it. I don't know. But pandas, I waited patiently, coming off a support, taking a reversal trade there, and it could have been good. Could have been nice. Could have been real good. But pandas, as you can tell, it didn't work out in my favor, and it is what it is. But pandas, don't forget tomorrow news, 8:30 a.m. Please be aware of that. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.